Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Kennedy. I'm your host. My name is Mayor Kennedy O'Brien, and today we have a truly special guest, someone who has dedicated 50 years of their life to serve the people of Sayreville. He's a firefighter, a leader, a swabby. For those of you who don't know, a swabby is a Navy veteran. He's a true example of what it means to serve both country and community. Please join me in welcoming firefighter Rich Kosmeski. Rich, thanks for being here today.
Well, Mr. Mayor, I thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and to talk about the Sayreville Fire Department.
We're happy to have you, Rich. You are exemplary in what you have done in your life, and you continue to teach at the Fire Academy.
Yes, I've been a fire instructor now for 20-some years. I enjoy working with new students, new people who want to be involved in the fire service.
When you go to the high schools and you talk to the young people, the teenagers, about becoming a firefighter, do you find it difficult to connect with them? And what do you tell them?
Well, from my generation down to their generation, being in their 18 to 20-year-old, I find it hard to talk to them on what we did when we came into fire service, what experience we've had. Growing up, I always had tools at home. My dad was a tradesman, so I had tools, and we played with tools. Well, when I do a lecture on tools to the young kids, I say, yeah, you're going to have to go out to the apparatus. The captain's going to send you out and say, bring back a Phillips screwdriver. Dead silence. I had a couple of kids raise their hand in class and ask, what is a Phillips screwdriver? Because they don't have the opportunity to play with it. So we got the experience from other trainers from the Port Authority, and we said, well, how do you guys do that? We teach them now, when you send them for a screwdriver, it's a plus or it's a minus.
And that works.
That works.
Good.
The other thing is firefighters have to cut holes in roofs. They have to cut with saws. Okay, circular saws, chainsaws. All right, fellas, we're going to practice saws. We're going to show you how they work. We're going to show you how to change a blade. And then we're going to show you how to start them. They're just like you guys start your lawnmowers. There's that dead silence again. We don't start lawnmowers. We don't cut the grass. We have a lawn service coming in. So you see how basic we have to start when we train the new generation.
Well, the follow-up question is, once they're trained, how do they do?
They do good once they're trained.
Good.
Okay, but in the training, we do a lecture on, let's say, on apparatus, on tools. We talk about it. We show them PowerPoint slides. We show them skill drills, how they're going to do this. Then we take them outside and we let them get their hands on to do it. So now they have a lecture, they have hands on. Then after they're done with that, then we test them on what they learned. And it works great because now they had the lecture, they had their hands on, and now you can do it. They want to be dedicated individuals. They want to help their community. So we will teach them the way to go and to be safe.
Well, what I generally say when I'm speaking at a firefighter's function is these are the people who are running into the burning building as you and I are running out. Have you ever been in the position where you needed to go into a fire to save someone's lives?
Yes, I did probably 20 years ago or so. Most of the time we don't get that opportunity. It's usually too late by the time we get. But I had the opportunity. I was watching a double duplex apartment building, and one day we seen these people going in, and we were on vacation. It was down in Wildwood, and we seen people going into the building with a lot of little kids, thinking nothing of it. Maybe they're going to rent the place or something. And the next day, we were sitting outside, and somebody says, "Oh, there's smoke in the back of that building." And it was 5 o'clock at night, and we said, "Oh, somebody's got the gas grill on fire. They're cooking burgers. That's the smoke from the burger." And a minute later, the smoke got a little heavier and a little heavier, a little blacker. Oh, I better go take a look. So I crossed the street, and there was a fence around the house There was no stairwell going upstairs from the front. It was all locked behind a gate, and I couldn't get the gate open. So I jumped over a 6-foot cinder block wall, ran up the outside stairwell, and the back door is locked. And now I don't have any PPE on. I have no protective gear. I got a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, and moccasins on. And my wife was downstairs. She says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I'm going in." I kicked the door in, and I crawled in. The smoke was down to maybe 2 feet off the ground. And it was a railroad-type construction where the apartments all run off
Yeah.
a hallway. And I did 2 rooms, and I started choking. I come back out. I did the other 2 rooms. There was nothing there. So I went into the apartment next door. The apartment next door had the mom and her 2 daughters in the front of the building, not knowing that the back of the building was on fire. And they were Spanish, and I'm trying to talk to them, fire, fire in the back. So I finally grabbed her and showed her the smoke and got her. I think one of the daughters was in a bathtub at the time, so we wrapped her up. And we took the 2 daughters and the mom out, and they were fine. But we say that because if the back of the building got on fire, they had no stairwell in the front of the building to get out.
Thank God you were
So
there,
they had to
Rich.
come out.
And all the years training you had.